Thank you guys so much for attending. My name is Eric Pinkney, owner of 9 to Freedom and also owner of the Pinkney Estates Agency, a local real estate firm in the Triangle that will fulfill your buying or selling needs. Holler at me or Danielle Smith. All right, you guys, enough pictures, okay? Enough pictures. Thank you. That's why I'm wearing these shades. Anywho, after long talks with my family and praying hard and giving everything to God and my right-hand man, JC, I finally made a decision of what university I want to attend. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 to Freedom is taking its talents to the University of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Thank you so much for everybody who supported me and the 9 to Freedom movement. If you want to continue to support, buy the book, 9 to Freedom, Fire Your Boss Edition. It is available on Amazon, and I am also an Amazon affiliate. I am so excited. Me? Who has the #1 draft pick? I shouldn't be surprised. It is lit. Man, this is crazy. I wanted to share this information with you guys when it happened, but your boy is an official Tar Heel. Oh, Ramsey. Facts. Have my official tour of the campus at 3 o'clock today. Wish me luck. Pray for me. And remember, it's never too late to learn. If you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're stagnant. And things that are stagnant too long often die. Tar Heels. Tar Heel. I am 42 years old. And I just got accepted into the University of Chapel Hill. And you know what's crazy? Most people think that growth has an expiration date. After a certain age, you're supposed to stop dreaming, stop learning, and stop evolving. But I refuse to believe that. Because if you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you are slowly becoming comfortable with potential you've never reached. And today, I got proof. I got in. I'm officially a Tar Heel, baby. Now look, this video is not just about getting into college. It is about growth and refusing to stay stagnant. Because one thing life has taught me is this: growth does not expire with age. A lot of people stop investing in themselves after high school or after college or after their first career. They stop learning and stop evolving and stop challenging themselves. And eventually they become comfortable staying at the bottom. But comfort can quietly kill your potential. The world changes too fast to stop growing. Technology changes, business changes, life changes, time waits for no man. And if you stop learning, you slowly stop becoming. And that's why this moment matters for me, because this acceptance letter represents more than education. It represents discipline, faith, perseverance, resilience, and innovation. There were seasons in my life where this version of me seemed impossible, but growth has a funny way of rewarding people who refuse to give up on themselves. And I need somebody watching this to hear me clearly. It's never too late to become more. I don't care how old you are, how long you've been stuck, how many mistakes you've made, and how many times life has forced you to restart. Your timeline is your timeline. And one of the biggest lies society tells you is, if it didn't happen early, it doesn't matter. Cap. False. Growth at 42 years old matters. Growth at 52 years old matters. Growth at 100 years old still matters. As long as you're still breathing, you can evolve. Some people peak early and some people rise later. People who keep learning keep growing. And the people who keep growing, they separate themselves from the average. And that's why I'm proud of this moment. Not for proof of validation, proof that I am still becoming that person that God is leading me to be. But honestly, this moment feels surreal. I even sent my advisor an email because my anxiety was through the roof. I immediately accepted the offer, but I didn't get an email. It was Friday and holiday weekend and blah, blah, blah. I was impatient, okay? I accepted the letter and checked my inbox right after. You gotta let the system, you feel me? And one line from that email really stayed with me. You are accepted. UNC has been a goal of mine forever. And receiving that acceptance letter felt surreal. It still feels surreal. I'm not going to believe it until I'm sitting in the classroom. That's years of dreaming, years of growing, years of evolving and refusing to settle. And sometimes blessings show up after the hardest seasons of your life. And that's why you cannot quit on yourself too early, because the vision of you that exists 5 years from now may not be waiting on the decisions you make today. So today, I'm making it official, not just as a student, but as a man who refuses to stop growing, because success is not pretending that you know everything. Success is staying teachable and coachable. And I want to challenge you today. What have you stopped pursuing because you convinced yourself that it's too late? Was it school, business, fitness, content creation, a dream, healing, purpose? Who told you that growth expires? Because it doesn't. The people who stay curious keep evolving, and the people who stay learning keep expanding.